Hello and welcome to Quail Tales, where I focus on my 5 Coturnix quail. We've not had a look at them for a while, so I thought I would reintroduce you to them and show you their habitat now. So as a reminder, we have a rabbit hutch. It looks a bit of a mess actually, but it's because I've added some see-through tarpaulin to keep out the worst of the miserable stormy weather that we've had. But we've got a nice large rabbit hutch to which I added an L-shape extension. So let's have a little look in here. This is the extension. This is the bit that they prefer to be in because there's more light coming in. This is Quentin. Oh, Quentin says I'm off. Quentin is the boy. And I'll show you how I recognise him just in a moment. So who's this? I can tell the girls apart because I've actually put little coloured rings on their legs. Of course, it's difficult sometimes to see their legs. Ah, green. So this is Carol. This is Carol Quail, who's tucking into a bit of lettuce there. Carol's quite friendly, and I have, I can handle them all, but I can handle Carol without stressing her too much. I tend not to handle them too much, to be fair, but yeah, but she's quite a friendly little soul. They've all disappeared out of this side of the run, but let me just show you around. Now, your eyes probably aren't deceiving you because actually in here we've got some basil and some tarragon. I want to have some plant material within their runs to so they can hide behind it, so they can nest behind it, and so on. And they eat just about anything. So I found that actually putting herbs in, I'm not concerned really by the fact that they're eating these. Oh, hello. Who's this? Who's this? Oh, I missed her. So yeah, so I put these in and they strip quite quickly actually. I do have a grass over there, and grass is sort of the only plant really I can put in here that they don't eat. So that's like a chocolate carex, I think, that one. And yeah, that's quite good. And then I have this. This was I found in the small animal section of a pet shop, and it's got holes at either end and holes there, and they go through there just sometimes. So it's just a little bit of a hiding place for them if they want to have a hiding place. Is this Carol again? It is. That's Carol again. Then over here, so down on the floor here I've got just wood chip, and over here I've got sand which they have a little dust bathe in now and again. And then this is, it's actually a planter, a sort of trough, but again it's just something that they can climb up on and climb into, just to give them a little bit of different terrain. Oh, who's this? Hello. Oh. Now I can't tell because, oh, the feet. So that's Carol just disappeared. Right, where's your feetsies? I know that it's one of the girls because you can tell the boy between and the girls apart. Oh, that was Queenie, by the way. I just saw the orange. Yeah, you can tell the male quail because he's got a sort of chestnut brown chest. So I'm going to move and look in the rabbit hutch part of the run, because this is where they're all hiding out, except I move and then they'll move back into the other one. Hello. Oh, here we are. So there's Quentin, and there's Eliza. She has the pink leg ring, and there's Carol, who's wandered in here. So in this side we've got their water, and we have this tub with the holes in the side, that's got their quail pellets in there, and it's in there just because they tend to poo everywhere, so just having them in that sort of container means they're not pooing in their food. That's another little dust bath with some sand in. And there's someone having a little, oh, that's Carol again. She's obviously quite happy to be on camera. She's just going to have a little dust bath. And then we've got another plant here, and back there, here is quite often a place that they'll lay, and the girls are laying 1 egg each every day without fail. And Quentin is sowing his oats as he sees fit. Oh, now can you see that white foam? That actually has just come out of Quentin. Male quail sort of lay this, not lay, but they have this sort of foam that they produce just out of their vent, their back end. I don't know what it's for. I don't know whether anyone knows what it's for. It's a bit like shaving foam. But yeah, so they leave little deposits of that around and about. If anyone happens to know what it's for, they can let me know in the comments. That would be fantastic. So yeah, they've disappeared again. One other part of their environment that I haven't shown you is through there, because of course this was a rabbit hutch. This is a rabbit hutch. There's a sort of area that's separated from the bit with the wire, and that area is in the corner there. The girls don't go in there quite so much actually. It's the most sheltered part, but the girls aren't, well, the girls and the boy aren't so bothered with it. They like to see their environment. They like to see outside. But you know, it's good in that if it got really tremendously cold, they would be quite safe and happy and warm in there. Oh, hi Carol. And there's Queenie. Hello Queenie. So they're doing well. I got them in September time, and they've come through the winter very well indeed, considering the appalling rain and gale force winds we've had. But they've been very protected, because even although there's a lot of wire, there's a lot of this, I put a lot of this plastic around this see-through tarpaulin, and here this has kept the rain from coming in from the top. Although if you see, there actually is the wire there to protect them from predators. So yeah, that's the little quail, and they seem to be very, very happy. Oh. I would still like to give them an even bigger environment. I'm thinking about that. I mean, I do like having them located just outside the just outside the kitchen, but I don't know whether I want, you know, I might build an aviary somewhere else in the garden to locate them. I'm really not sure. Let's see if I can open this without them all running away. They do like their lettuce, don't you? And they do like their herbs. That basil will probably be gone by this evening. So this summer I'm going to be growing copious quantities of herbs and grasses and lettuce, so that these little quail have plenty to be going on with. I like them to have things that they can peck at, and they can, you know, to keep them occupied. As I mean, I could just feed them the quail pellets, which they, you know, tuck into. Absolutely, they're not ignoring those. I've discovered that quail are, they do like their food, but it's nice to give them some greenery as well, and some plants and things to hide behind. Yeah, if you would stop eating them long enough. Yes. Oh, there's just looking in there, and can you see there's an egg just in the far corner? Of course, it's the hardest bit of the run to get access to. This is a door, but it's still, I've still got to stretch in there to get access. So I will do that and pick up that egg and take it into the house.